This is day 27 of food you may want to consider adding into your diet. Today we'll be talking about Brazil nuts. There are some very important caveats when it comes to Brazil nuts, but first let's look at the macronutrients and micronutrients. For 100 grams of Brazil nuts, you would get 693 calories, 8 grams of fiber, and 14 grams of protein. You'd also get a fair amount of calcium, iron, potassium, zinc, manganese, phosphorus, magnesium, copper, vitamin E, and vitamin B1. But probably most importantly, you would get a tremendous amount of selenium. In fact, on average, one Brazil nut contains approximately 96 micrograms of selenium, which is almost double the 55 microgram RDA. However, this is why I think it's important to start with the caveats. The most common causes of selenium toxicity is the consumption of selenium supplements and the overconsumption of Brazil nuts. This can lead to many physical and physiological ramifications, including garlic breath, diarrhea, irritability, brittle hair and nails, or discolored teeth. But in tremendous amounts can induce things such as difficulty breathing, tremors, kidney failure, and cardiovascular issues. And the daily upper intake for selenium in adults is 400 micrograms, which is only approximately 5 to 6 Brazil nuts, or about 20 grams. With that being said, given you are consuming small amounts of Brazil nuts, even on a daily basis, there are some health benefits, including potently increasing our antioxidant status, improving lipid markers in fasting glucose in healthy subjects, improving lipid metabolism in obese subjects, decreasing oxidative stress and DNA damage in those with diabetes and dyslipidemia, improving lipid profile, oxidative stress, inflammation, and thyroid function in those undergoing hemodialysis, and positively influencing cognitive function and physical capacity in older adults. And just a single consumption of high amounts of Brazil nuts, which is likely less favorable than multiple consumptions of smaller amounts of Brazil nuts, potently decreases serum LDL and increases serum HDL, indicating it may positively influence our risk of cardiovascular disease. And while consuming Brazil nuts at any time of the day is likely going to be beneficial, one thing that I recommend is consuming Brazil nuts alongside with fish. And now I know you may be asking, why this odd combination? The answer is fish has been reported to be the major source of exposure to mercury within the diet. With that being said, selenium has a fascinating capacity to bind to mercury and make it unabsorbable. And this mercury-selenium complex is unable to be stored within fatty tissue and cause damage. Selenium also facilitates the demethylation of organic mercury, turning it into the less harmful inorganic mercury. It also appears to be able to help in the redistribution of mercury to less sensitive target organs. Selenium decreases the mercury absorption within the gastrointestinal tract. And finally, selenium is very important for selenoproteins, the main proteins responsible for the detoxification of mercury, as well as to prevent mercury-induced oxidative stress. So for day 26, you can think about adding Brazil nuts into your diet, keeping in mind the caveats mentioned in this video. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.